how do you help your people, the people that you're working with, at your clients and customers, yourself and your family, find their way through all the change, uncertainty, and overwhelm that seems to be what life is full of these days?
I give them the opportunity to focus. I give them the opportunity to focus and keep things simple. I let them design their days and focus on the main things that lead to meaningful progress. And the way we do this is that we cut out all distractions. We block the time to do the work. One example is that our mornings are the most productive time for us. So because of it, we don't schedule any meetings at all. Our dailies happen at 4 p.m. in the evening when we plan the next day, and then we just call it a day. And I believe that being proactive is the key here. It's just that simple. Instead of being reactive and letting the day control us, we are being proactive and just live by design. And that's not only at work, it's also how we manage our weekends, how we manage our holidays. Like, you've probably realized by now that I'm a systems person. And I have it all in my calendar, my meals, my workouts, dog walks, kids' activities, it's all there by design. If it's not in my calendar, it's just not happening. And the reason why we do this is because we want to be in control. The decision-making framework we've built and continuously optimize is what helps us make sure we're heading in the right direction when making decisions. That's how we reduce uncertainty and overwhelm, simply by living by design.
Yeah. This is a lot of what I help my clients with, is understanding who are they, how do they work best. For some of them, like with you, having that very crisp structure across every aspect of their life is so helpful. For other people, it would drive them nuts. And if we don't understand where on that spectrum we are, then we hear all the people telling us that we should just be able to be in the moment and do whatever seems right, moment to moment, and that no planning is ever necessary. And we hear all the people saying that things should be even more structured than what you prefer. Can we try one? We try the other, try different things. None of it works for us, and we don't understand what's going on. If we can just take even just a few minutes of reflection on, well, these are the 28 things I've tried. This part of this one works, this one didn't work at all, this kind of worked, but not really because of these 3 things. Then we can have a little better understanding of how we work best and try a few more things. And just by these little tiny short periods of reflection and tiny experiments, we can very quickly get into something that works well for us.
Yep.
And end up in a situation like you, where you know exactly what you need to do to accomplish the outcomes that you want to result.
I strongly believe that you have to hold yourself to certain daily standards that are going to make the realizations of your goals inevitable. I believe that, and James Clear said that, we don't rise to the level of our goals, right? We go down to the levels of our systems. So that's why I love so much the idea to live by design, because in order for me to be able to achieve my vision, be able to achieve the vision of my business, and to be able to help as many agile teams as possible, I should make this work. I should find a way to structure it so that I can get to that place. And the moments of reflection that you're talking about are so important because that's the feedback mechanism. You want to be able to improve every single day. You want to be able to understand what's working and what's not working, do more of what's working and do less of what's not. That's also part of what I understand when I talk about living by design. You need that mechanism to be able to learn from it. Because in my opinion, there is no such thing as failure. You either succeed or you learn. So when you're saying that you have to have those moments of reflections, I'm trying to distill that and have every single person in my team to live by that value. Every time when jump on a call, every day when we're having the daily call, we start with what was the one thing that you believe can be done better from today. And everyone is intentional about searching for those little things, right? So this is so powerful and so simple at the same time. And I would say, if you just do that, if you don't do anything else, but just that, you're actually going to be in a great place 1 year from now.